All right, Bauer, technology taking the brunt of today's bearish action. What do you see is going on in the market psyche right now?
A lot of risk off, obviously, and with the potential for rising rates here. These tech companies that really are not making money or have just, incredible multiples, incredible PEs, those are the ones getting hit the most. That's where people are completely just shedding any longs and actually taking big short positions as well. That being said, Liz, there are a couple out there, based on what may or may not happen with the Fed here, that I really like, that I think you can buy on the cheap here. And some of these cloud security stocks, like a Crowd, a Zscaler, both of those, I think that you can get in on the cheap on a big rebound here, regardless of what the Fed does. Overall, though, what is the Fed going to do? I think they absolutely, need to accelerate the tapering, and they need to tell people, yes, we expect a rise in rates starting in May, whether it's May, June. Get that out there. And I think the market accepts it. And if they do come out with that news, I think it's a good thing for the market.
Yeah, maybe even March. Who knows? We're looking at Zscaler. One of Charles Payne's guests just said that she had made so much money leading up to what we've seen over the past 6-7 months that she's already sold out of Zscaler. But obviously, Bauer, I'm going to call you guys by your last names. You see some opportunity there. Well, we got the 10-year yield, which was languishing around 1.43 most of the session, now at 1.44. So Scott Bauer, that brings up the point about these financials. They tend to do better when rates are moving higher because they can charge more for lending and their margins look better. What else might be good here? You were talking specifically about some of the techie names. What about the techie fintechs such as SoFi, for example, maybe even a Coinbase or Robinhood, which is having some trouble lately?
Coinbase is one I would probably stay away from just because it is so tied to the crypto space, which I am still very bullish on. But when you talk about a stock like SoFi, PayPal, Square, these stocks that have come off, 30, 40, 50% from their highs here, I actually think that those are a great space to be in as well. I don't like them quite as much as some of the money center banks, but absolutely that's a space that I want to be long, especially if the Fed is accelerating the taper and they come out and say, we're raising rates by the time second quarter comes next year.
Yeah. I'm looking at SoFi. SoFi's up about 16% year to date. Not a bad move there. So as we keep an eye on all of these names, we really appreciate you guys weighing in because you're watching the flows, and this is really important for our viewers.